I did see on Snapchat News, so you know it's real. I did see on Snapchat News that they are coming out with male birth control. Dude, freaking turn up. I'm excited for male birth control. Notice how he didn't ooh on that? Hasn't had sex. All right. Kidding. I'm excited for male birth control. One, for the science, definitely. I'm also excited for male birth control so I can finally, for once, be the bad bitch at the restaurant whose birth control alarm is always going off. Yeah, every girl in here has a girl in that group that's always 8 p.m. going off on some Kim Possible shit, okay? She knows when to take her birth control. All she wants to do is just flex on a room of idiots that she be fucking. That's all it is. Everybody in a 30-yard radius hears it, and they get let know that you do the sex. And you don't think dudes aren't gonna take advantage of that shit? Bro, Buffalo Wild Wings at 9 p.m. is gonna be going off, dude. And I'm not using no basic Apple alarm, dude. I'm gonna have a custom one going off every 4 minutes, dude. It's gonna be like, ooh, wah, you know, just down with the sickness, dude. Every guy was like, was that me or you? Was that me or you? Was that me or you? Nah, mine's bodies hit the floor. Nice, dude, nice. Nice. Can I borrow a $2 bill? I need to go snort my BC, dog. Kicks in faster. I don't know a lot of stuff about medical stuff. I hate the doctor. I beef with my doctor. Fuck my doctor. If you're watching this too, that's for you, dog. Here's why I got beef with my doctor is one time my doctor told me, he goes, I don't know how to tell you this, Trev, but you have a smaller pee hole than the average man. I said, run that back, Goldstein, run that back. What did you just say to me? He goes, nothing to be alarmed about. You just have a slightly smaller pee hole than the average man. I was like, cool. But what the fuck does this have to do with me getting reading glasses? What is this? Also, we're at Costco. Can I pull my pants up now? It's not a sample. Get out of there. I don't know what it is, but when you get out of a relationship, the one person that comes to your forefront with dating advice is your one friend who's been single for like 14 years. I don't know why that is, right? That guy in my life is one of my best friends, Jackson, right? Jackson, but he spells it with an X, Jaxon, yep. Whatever you're picturing right now, that's him, okay? Add a puka shell necklace, you got him, dude. Looks like he was voted most likely to vape at a funeral type of vibe. And he did on my grandpa's, dude. It was sick, dog. We released a dove, he released an O. It was epic, dude. Just smelled like Cinnabon the whole funeral. Even my grandpa was like, hold up, let me hit that shit. Oh, shit. But he was trying to give me all this dating advice. He's like, dude, you're gonna be in your head on these dates because you're gonna be comparing who you're on a date with to your ex, right? So I got a life hack for you. Don't drink beforehand. Don't smoke beforehand. Drinking before a date, I get. But smoking before a date, that's insane. Just sitting there high as hell, haven't said a word in 8 minutes. Just airdropping my thoughts to a breadstick. Just pass her a note that says, am I blinking too loud? Dude, I've never been good with weed. The first time I ever bought weed, I was in 8th grade on 420. Legend, thank you. I was in 8th grade. On 420, I bought a gram, and it just turned out to be a gram of oregano. But dude, I ain't no bitch. I smoked that shit dry, dude. I smoked a gram of oregano, right? And all my friends were looking at me like, dude, how do you feel? I was like, Italian. You know, I was off the gabagoo, you know what I'm saying? So I go, what, just show up to the date, don't drink, don't smoke, easy. And he goes, nah, life hack. First of all, anytime a dude wearing double puka shell necklaces says he has a life hack, he doesn't, okay? This idiot's right a Snapple it at best, right? He goes, right before the date, to get out of your head, the best advice for you, right before the date, right before. His words, not mine. He goes, you gotta rub one out. You gotta rub one out. And that is the worst advice you could give anybody, not just dudes. Rubbing one out before a first date is like winning the lottery on the way to a job interview. Because, I mean, you're just sitting there like, I don't really need this shit anymore. I'm gonna work from home tonight, so. Dude, that's real shit. I smoked oregano, I had no idea. I don't know what it was about my hometown, but we were always trying to get high on anything but actual drugs. Does that check out? Was that just a California thing? Were you guys doing out here, right? Oh. All right, there we go. What were you smoking on? Fleshlight? Dude, funny enough, right? The first time I ever tried to get real messed up on something, I was in 7th grade, and I tried to get high by taking 9 Advil. 7th grade, 9 Advil. Dude, nothing even happened. I just didn't have a headache for like 4 years. My friend's like, how do you feel? I was like, relieved, I guess. I don't. Dude, my cousin tried to pitch me on whippets, right? But the way he told me about it was like very like sales pitchy, right? Which I thought was interesting. He's like, dude, you ever want to get real messed up? You ever want to get real messed up? All you need is a can of whipped cream. All you need is a can of whipped cream. It's the quickest, fastest high. Plus, it doesn't show up on drug tests. I was like, cool, I'm 11, so I don't know what drug tests are running at the hopscotch courts, but I think I'll be all right. And then I remember that, right? All you need is a can of whipped cream, right? And I remember one night I got really pissed off my dad because me and my dad beefed a lot growing up because he had dumbass punishments for me, right? He had weird punishments. Maybe you guys had this shit out here, but to punish me, instead of like hitting me or charging me money to put soap in my mouth, my dad used to do petty shit. When my dad used to get mad at me for a punishment, he would take my bedroom door off. Yeah, he would turn my room into a Jeep. This son of a bitch. Then he would walk away with the door and just throw up the Jeep wave and be like, wrangle this, pussy. Do you guys know Jeep owners have a wave, right? I think every car should have a wave. That would make these streets so much more fun, you know? Like if every car had a wave, you could look for it. It'd be so much fun. It'd be a great game, right? Like 2 Chevy Camaros slide past each other. They both just hold up divorce papers. Like, that'd be sick. The 2 Subarus pass each other. They hit them with the handshake. They're like, just a quick one. Hey. Hey. Don't get your Patagonias in a bunch. So my dad took my door off, so to retaliate, I went downstairs and I was like, you know what? Whip it Wednesday. Let's go. It was Saturday, but let me have this, right? I'm holding this can of whipped cream, right? About to do my first whip it. I said that out loud. I said, I'm about to do a whip it. So it's my cat. And my cat's like, meow, I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude. I got 9 lives. You don't. Fuck around and find out. And I did find out, right? I'm sitting there fired up, ready to do my first whip it. And as I'm holding this can of whipped cream, I realize he never told me how to do them. So I just sat there and ate an entire can of whipped cream. But dude, I was 11. I had no idea. I was sitting there with all these high hopes, like, any minute now, dude. And then 4 hours later, I was just shitting my brains out. It finally worked. You ever do so many whippets you find out you're lactose intolerant? You ever do that? I didn't know that wasn't how you weren't supposed to do whippets for like 5 years. So that's just what I thought it was, right? It's like every Thanksgiving I walk downstairs and I would just hear my mom making, some pumpkin pie, and I'd hear that ready whip. I come scurrying downstairs and I'm like, oh shit, girl. Turn up, Cheryl, Jesus Christ. I don't know, we're getting after it. BRB, I'll grab the oregano, girl. Let's go, shawty. Let's go, dude. I was in Texas. I've been touring a bunch to get ready for this special. I've been all over, man. And I just got back from the Midwest, and I feel like we don't really need that place anymore. I don't know about... Hear me out. I was born in Illinois. Let me talk my shit. But, dude, I was out there, dog, and I just saw a flock of Amish. Bro, I spent the rest of my life in California. You can't just throw an Amish at me not expecting to lose my shit, dude. It's like seeing a damn Pokemon out there, you know? Gotta catch them all. Do not catch the Amish. Highly illegal. But you could. Just get a Duracell. You'll win, you know? I've never seen an Amish live before. Dude, it's like seeing one of your teachers outside of school. You're like, one of us shouldn't be here. I don't know. I didn't know what to do, right? So I do what any stupid influencer would do. I pulled out my phone and started taking photos of the Amish, right? I start posting these photos on my Instagram story, not thinking anything of it. I start getting all these messages, right? Not one, not two, but multiple messages being like, dude, you can't take photos of the Amish. It's illegal to take photos of the Amish. You're not allowed to take photos of the Amish. And I'm looking at these messages and I'm like, yeah, but how the fuck would they know? How the fuck? The people with no phones, how the fuck would they know, huh? What are the pigeons snitching on me? Check your Instagram. How the fuck would they know? They don't have phones, they have polio. How the hell would they? I don't know. I didn't do much research on them. But again, they're not going to see the special. Anyways. I talk shit, but man, I'm jealous of the Amish. They got to figure it out. No electronics? That's got to be nice. You know, no phone. You ever try to do a day without your phone on some wholesome shit? It gets dark quick, you know? Because that's what it is. Like when your phone is dead, that's the real you right there. When your phone is dead, you have to spell the word pterodactyl without using Siri. That's the real you right there. You ever seen the word pterodactyl typed out? Dude, that shit looks like a strong-ass password. It is insane. Even Google's like, you gotta wake up Jeeves' old ass for that shit. I don't... The word pterodactyl looks like Floyd Mayweather tried to spell potato. It's a strong... And he can beat my ass, but I can spell February. I can't. I don't like how much I'm on my phone. Yeah, sure, it's part of my job, but like, I don't like how much. It's all muscle memory. That's what it is, right? It's all muscle memory. Why we check it? We don't even tend to check it. We just check it. We always check whenever we stop doing anything, right? Walking, talking, driving. That's why I hate when you stop next to a cop at a red light. Because you got to act like you're about to go on your phone, you know? So you're just sitting there like a fucking Sims character, you know? Don't mind me, officer, just 10 and 2, you know? The cop's just looking at you like, this dude for sure has a gun on him. Y'all got the right to kill.